All right, we're back, everybody, for day two of our weekly challenge. It's more of a ACBL 12-board robot tournament. We are on board four. We're playing three boards a day now. We have 4 days to do this in. And we're currently tied for first after an interesting bid I made on the last board. So I think we found some good tactics for future tournaments, but I would probably point to it as something not to do at the real bridge table and only something you can mess around with in platforms like this. So let's jump back to this one. 13 points. I have no reason to open this anything but one diamond. Remember, just a normal rule, folks, when you're 4-4 in the minors, you always open diamonds. And when you're 3-3, you always open clubs. And obviously 4-4 or better, 5-5, 6-6. If you happen to have those hands, always that. All right, one diamond past one heart, one spade. Interesting. I mean, I can bid two clubs here, and that will just be kind of natural-ish. One no trump is interesting because I have some length in spades, and if partner has any sort of honor over there, I do have a stopper at some point. I don't want to show a balanced hand, though. I don't want partner to think I have two hearts, and the fact that I don't make a support double is going to be clear indication that for partner, I do not have three hearts. So the bid of two clubs gets partner to compete in clubs. I'm happy about that. They're playing spades. I mean, if partner didn't have club length, I might want to rip this thing and go for penalty, but it's way too risky. Partner he really hasn't shown that many values. They've just shown hearts and some clubs. I have no reason to want to really compete to the 4 level, except, I mean, I know partner's short in spades. I'm short in hearts. I mean, we have a chance to make a club contract at the 4 level, and are we really beating 3 spades if they have a singleton club? I don't know. I'm going to bid. I talked myself into it. Here's the thing. I know partner has 1 or 0 spades, right? And I'm very confident of that, right? They have an 8-card spade fit. And if they don't, they have a 9-card spade fit. Unless right-hand opponent did one of those 4-card overcalls, which the robot is loving doing. So, yeah, that's nice. All right, so partner is definitely void in spades. We love this. And take a look, folks. We're going to have fun with this one. We're going to rough that. I'm going to play a heart to my hand. I'm going to try to set up a cross rough, but if I can't do that, I'm going to try to set up hearts, right? This is a perfect spot where I might be able to do that. I risk getting tapped out in my hand. That's the problem, right? So I don't want to tap myself out too much in my hand. I really just want to get some club roughs. Who's the real hand here? Let's see if we can get a little robot shebang here. That's nice. We like that. Okay, giving ourselves an extra entry in that suit. And now we're going to use this for a little 10. Oh, yeah. Let's go. All right, now we're going to rough that. Yep, we like it. I'm going to rough a heart back to my hand and draw some trump. All right, so let's play some clubs. If we're splitting, we're doing well. Great. We like it. And there's our 10th trick over there with that king of diamonds. And we'll take 10 that way. It's probably pretty good going plus when they have a spade contract. Hopefully we're not getting spades more. All right, 53.6. Maybe we're getting spades down 2 for 200. I don't know. Let's see. What are the scores here? Did they bid more? Did they bid less? Well, 4 clubs made 6. That's nice. And yeah, 3 spades they were getting 3 spades, 2 tricks here. And wow, they never bid. They didn't even bid clubs over there, right? What did they open with this hand? They opened a diamond and just never bid again. Partner just volunteered clubs. That's amazing. Interesting. All right, so they leave the queen of hearts. It goes spade. I mean, I don't think they should go down 2 from here, right? I guess they. Let's see. Yeah, they should be down 1 from this point if they just draw trump. But, okay, they went down 2. We'll take it, though. We'll take 53. See, I'm not worried about this. I love the scores I have so far, right? And when I see 53.6, I'm not upset, right? I could have done better score-wise, but I'm happy with the decisions I made on this hand. And if I could have done something better, like passing 3 spades and getting it 2 tricks would have been great. But I can't get 100 on every board, right? Being around average is what you're shooting for, right? And you're happy when you're there. What you want to avoid are the zeros, right? Or the 2% or the 10. I played a tournament recently. We had a really fine pair game. We did well. We were solid, except we had a couple of zeros, and they can cripple a game like nothing else. So stay in the middle, swing when you can. And here we'll recognize we're still in first place, right? We're still in first place, even with a 53 so-called poor score. But we're super happy to be right here, and we're also super happy to have a 1 no trump opener. 15 normal bid. 2 no trump is a club transfer, I think, for them. Yeah, don't play it this way. It's terrible. But we're playing some clubs again. Let's go. All right. Spade lead. Looks like we have a diamond loser, a heart loser, a club loser, and a couple of spade losers. Now, we have ways to get rid of the heart loser and maybe even the diamond loser if they want to let us. They're not going to, though, unfortunately. Interesting. I could hop up with the ace here and pitch a diamond on the jack of spades. Or I could play low, risk losing to the king, and then seeing a diamond get cashed. I'm going to do it this way. They've given me a potential opportunity that I can't recognize here, unfortunately. I can't let them rough this. I'm just going to over rough. Hopefully I can get to my hand and play another spade before they get all their tricks. Okay, good. The king of hearts was there anyway, so they were going to be able to realize this. Okay. They had everything over there. They were going to beat this no matter what I chose to do. Oh, this might be... Okay, thank goodness. All right, so now we can just draw whatever trump might be left. And it's Claim City. Down one. I mean, we get 50% on this board. And I'm guessing the reason we get 50% is because it's exactly the same at almost every single table. And it is, folks. One person gets this weird... Okay, they chose just oddities before anything else. And they had some missed defense, right? Yeah, there's no way you should be able to get to that dummy and make any sort of no trump. This person passed to no trump. Okay, so there are the outliers, right? Those are the people that are going to get either that score or a total 0, which is fine. Those are the people shooting, and they get rewarded on this particular board. But the rest of us normal human beings are getting a nice 50% score by doing something totally normal. And folks, we never risked getting a 0. All right, when we do normal stuff, when we're with the field, we're taking way less risk, and we're super happy about that in these spots. So this one, wow. I mean, I kind of want to open this a no trump, and I'm going to. And this could be good or bad. Again, it's really good when they lead that. And it's really nice when they take that trick as well. I will take this. We'll see if clubs are breaking. Oh, my goodness. It's going to be really an embarrassment of riches on this one, folks. We're going to play all of these clubs. I'm going to pitch hearts, hearts, hearts all day. I'm going to save a diamond trick potentially. And I'm going to just cash the queen of spades and lead the queen of diamonds and say, come and get me, folks. And they really have no amazing leads other than they could take some diamonds if they haven't pitched them all. But a lot of times they're just going to actually just try to cash out. Maybe they'll cash a diamond here. Oh, no. All right, this will be a good score, folks. Making sure. So weird choice by me, but also another tactical thing with the robots, right? I'm happy if they transfer or try to flop me into a major suit there with this hand. I'm also super disguised, and sometimes you just get a lead like this from the robots. Again, this is robot bridge, folks. This is not necessarily something I recommend, but the competitive juices are flowing, and I'm making bids that, honestly, this one is a little egregious, right? The singleton queen is not the worst, right? I might even score a trick with that sometimes. But the real gain, and I think you saw it in this hand, folks, is the confusion that you set upon the robots. The robots are amazing. They know what you showed, right? The points you showed, and they're able to calculate that and say, they must have this card. When you lie to the robots, they don't know that. They're not familiar with this sort of lying to them. And the reason this works okay in this format is because we're dealing with robots all around the table. If you have a human being across from you, this is the worst idea ever because you're also lying to them, and they're going to make that good deduction as well if they're a good player, and you just don't want that to happen. So not for the faint of heart, and again, not recommending this particular choice of bids. It just so happens to work out terrifically well for us in this format, and we'll take the gift here for 85.7. And here, I don't hate this too much as well because I have an easy bailout, right? When I open a no trump, the robot's rarely confused if I bid again. And if I bid clubs again, I can usually bail out safely if the opponents decide to get in the auction or if our partner does something else, right? So here, we'll take it, and that's 2 days in the books, and right now we are at 72%. We're ranking number 1. Again, this is an ACBL 12 board tournament, which is it's good news, bad news. There's usually better players in this tournament to be scoring against, but we have a lot of boards to play, and usually the more boards there are to play, the more our edge as maybe better players can be realized. I hope I don't prove that incorrect by realizing bad scores in the future, but join me and find out for the next 2 days of this. Thursday and Friday, we're going to play 7, 8, 9, and then 10, 11, and 12, and have a results show afterwards. So day 2 in the books, and we're chugging along. Let's hope we can finish strong, and this is where we're going to pick up tomorrow. Join me for this one, folks.